I was reading an article today and I came across a very beautiful thing which I want to read out to all of you. Teens need to know that time can be defined something available to them, and that to be successful in life they need to take control of it. It is such a powerful message which can actually bring out so many good results for our teenagers. But how actually we can give this message to them so that they imbibe it in such a way that they are able to organize themselves better in their day to day functioning. Now, when I talk of a teenage or a teenager, it's not a very easy transition period. It's a transition from childhood to adulthood, and teenage is an age which lies in the middle of these two stages, right? Now, a very important aspect of teenage is that children are undergoing biological changes, physiological changes, a lot of hormonal changes are taking place in their body, their brain is undergoing development, and so many social and emotional changes are also happening around. So, when a child has to deal with so much, besides, he or she also has to take care of studies, of their career choices, of their day to day assignments that schools and institutions give, right? Now, how to manage all these things? And then sometimes, as a parent, we also feel that what happened to my child? My child was so obedient a year ago or a few years ago. What happened to him or her suddenly? Why she or he is so absurd? Why they are not paying attention? Why they are so very much frustrated all the time? Why they don't have patience? Why they only here to respond or to react? Why they are not listening? These are so many questions which come to our mind as parents, and we do get troubled by them. No doubt, if as a parent I don't have any knowledge about this transition period and this stage and what a child goes through in this stage, definitely I'm going to be troubled. And for a good period of time, because it lasts a good period of time. So, what I want to discuss today with all of you is about how we can help our teenagers get more organized who otherwise are very disorganized in every aspect for that matter. Maybe it is completing their assignments, maybe it is preparing for their tests, maybe it is maintaining their daily hygiene, managing their day to day routine work, cleaning up their room, keeping their things at place. There are so many things, right? And how they want to be, how they behave, how they interact at home. There are so many things that we can help our teenagers with if we consciously pay attention to certain things. So, today I'm going to talk about a term in the study of how the transformation takes place in teenagers. This is one of the term which is discussed and in detail, that is executive functioning. Now, when I talk of executive functioning, what are certain parameters which are worked upon when we work on this broader term with our teenagers, that is called executive functioning? Okay, so what are these areas? These areas include activation. Activation means the person who will work with your child on his or her effective functioning parameters. So he or she will work on the activation. Activation means organizing, prioritizing tasks, and getting to tasks. Okay, how the person will help your child get onto that. Focus, helping your child develop focus, helping your child sustaining that focus, and shifting the attention from the time draining activities to time utilizing activities. Okay, then effort, again, how much effort and when to put effort and how to maintain that speed of doing the work, right? Recognizing that effort. Then emotion, the person will help your child with regulation of their emotion, the frustrations that they usually go through because of not able to manage certain things on their own, right? Then memory, working on their memory skills, working on their short term memory, so that and recalling the things more often so that it becomes strengthened in their long term memory. Then action, in the end, the person will hold your child accountable, or the child becomes more accountable for his or her own way of doing things, right? He or she will take an individual responsibility, a self responsibility and self accountability for doing things. So these are certain parameters on which these professionals work on. They are also named as independent educational consultants, right? So these are the people in the field who can help your child with all these things if you are really facing a problem as a parent to deal with your adolescent in making them organize their day-to-day routine. But if you are not looking forward to meet a consultant or to meet a life coach for your adolescent, then what you can do as a parent, which any parent can do, whether you have the background knowledge or you don't have. So, I'm going to share with you certain tips which you all can apply in your day to day routine when you are dealing with your adolescents, right? So, first thing is, please take care that your adolescent is in a transition phase. Please acknowledge this, that your adolescent is in a transition phase, and you have to be there. You may have to tolerate certain changes in them which you may not like. Second thing is, when a so nowadays, the competition that teenagers are facing is very different from what we faced when we were in that age, right? We were also rebellious. We also might have argued with our parents. We also might not have listened to them at a point. But the challenges which our adolescents face today are very different from what we faced. So please do not expect them to do or execute the things in the same way as we did. This understanding is very important. Third thing is, when you please be very observant, not always poking into what your child is doing, but please be observant. If you feel there is something very different in your child which is troubling you, or there is a sudden change in the behavioral pattern, you please consult a specialist for in that case. But otherwise, if you feel that these issues which you are facing, that is being faced by your other friends also in the same age group, then please try to deal with these things, right? Now, what you can do is, you can help your child regulate their routine. How? Now, there are certain specific techniques. First thing is the time management technique. So there are, by name you will find many techniques. One is the Pomodoro technique. Second is, in general terms, we say 30 minutes 30 minutes work time. Okay. Now when we say 30 minutes work time, so that will help your child not get overwhelmed with so many things to do at hand at one time, but it will help your child to break the task into chunks of 30 minutes, and in between two 30 task times, that is the 30-minute task time and 30-minute task time, there should be a small break for your child, right? That you can negotiate with your child, that how much time they want as a break, right? And always keep talking to your child, your adolescent, I mean. Keep talking to your teenager. They may pay attention, they may not pay attention. They are very distractive at this age, right? You will feel that they are not listening. But if you will continuously keep guiding them now and then by talking to them normally in between conversations, that somewhere will enter into their working memory. And from the working memory, if you are recalling those things again and again and repeating those things to them again and again in different scenarios, in different situations, but the basic talk remains the same, so that will actually go into their long term memory and will strengthen the bonds there, okay, that they will retain in their mind for longer period of time. So this is a continuous practice. You should not give up very easily, because again, I'm saying it is a transition phase, and as a parent we have to be there for them. Then you can also help your child to set a routine of their sleeping time, and help them or guide them to have mindful food. Means, let them have mindful eating. So make it a culture at your home that when you all are sitting together to eat, you're not using your gadgets, right? And it will not happen by anyone's effort. So, as a family, as a mom and dad, you have to work together to bring up this culture at home. Because at this age, children are very curious, and they keep questioning you. If you are not doing the thing, but your partner is doing the thing, they will question that mom or dad is doing the same thing. Why can't I? So please avoid this thing, because when we want our child to develop a behavior, develop a certain habit, we first have to practice that. Because children may not listen to you, but they will definitely follow you, they will definitely imitate or try to imitate what you are doing. And you should be able to prove to them that if you do like this is what are the benefits there. Okay, so keep a reward. Do not miss out on a reward system. So whenever you see that your child has accomplished something, they have done something good as per the timetable that they made or the routine that they made, and they're able to do it, please reward them. It can be as little as a chocolate, it can be a pat on their back, it can be a sweet hug, it can be a small outing, so anything that you want. Okay, so they should feel that their home and their parents are a safe space, and they can come to you, they can talk anything, they can share anything. This is very important at this age, especially because when at this age they are struggling to make those kind of strong bonds. They think that they have built up relationships, they have nice friends, they have this and they have that, but their brain is still in the evolving stage, and they have not reached that stage of wisdom where they can actually decide for themselves completely. So it is very important that we be there for them, and by following these things and working on these things, like setting a routine for them, um, setting a proper sleep time for them, rewarding them, encouraging them, listening to them, and giving them a proper time to execute their work. So, if there are multiple assignments, please help them to schedule their routine in such a way that they're able to complete the assignments, but they're not overwhelmed with that. So 30 minutes task time, Pomodoro technique. Then there is Eisenhower matrix. So Eisenhower matrix is a square box where you list down your tasks. You can look it up online. There are many templates available, and it will help you how you can guide your children to prioritize their tasks for the day and complete that. So, if we work in a regulated manner, our children will also start doing the same. But if we will keep poking them, if we will keep repeatedly telling them the same thing, that is not going to help at the same instance. I am also a mother, I am also a parent to a teenager, but I am also learning day by day, because what happens is that sometimes I also get very impulsive, I also get angry, but then I have to reflect, because my getting impulsive or me getting angry is not making any difference. So my motive is to bring out productivity in my child, and that's why I am dedicated to make a good series on the topics or on the concerns which parents have related to their adolescents. So if you want to share any specific concern with me, please do write in the comment section below, so that I can prepare a good content for you and make a video on the same. I'll be more than happy to help you all. I know all the parents at this age, they do face these issues and they do face these problems, but together we can help each other out. And since I'm also facing these issues, so I am studying on them, I'm working on them, and whatever I find useful and effective, I believe in sharing out to all of you so that all of us can benefit from it. So if you like this video, please comment in the give write down a comment and let me know how you find it. Do share if you find it really useful, and pour in good likes. So that's all from my side. I will be sharing another information with all of you soon on another topic related to adolescents again. And if you have specific concerns, please do write in the comment section below so that I can address that effectively. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. And till then, take care, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye bye.